Yo, what's up? Good morning. I mean, good evening. Afternoon? I had a fun idea today. Oi. I'm not sounding much better. Oh, darn it. Yeah, that was the first time speaking today, so I had to clear my throat. Gotta get rid of this bot. Ban. Is there a way to, like, report bots? No. Okay. Yeah, my voice will get better as we keep going. The plan for today is I'm going to work on a custom cursor. I thought that'd be kind of fun. And maybe a custom icon. Let's see what the specs are on the icon. Run. For some reference. When I go here, Droppy Ball has the icon. Like, they just set the icon here. And I was like, you know what? I want that for our game. And so I think I might do that today. But also a custom cursor would be fun. So when you're playing the game, you got a little hand or something that shows where you're throwing the hat. Stuff like that. Yeah, let's first find out where we set that icon, because I always forget. There's the boot splash. There it is, right here. Oh. Oh, there's a Windows native icon, but you don't need that. Okay. Does it tell me the size? It doesn't tell me the size. How big is this one? 128 by 128. I can do that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it game. And then assets. This is just how I do my folders. Maybe it's weird. I don't know. All right. Sprite time. Let's create a new file. So how big is a cursor? That's what I need to figure out. Is it something that I set in the settings, or is this... Okay. Oh, wow. Limited to 256 by 256. But my actual cursor, like, let's look at it. It's probably more like 32 pixels tall. Custom image hotspot. 00. That's fine. Maybe I can move that a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what would be a good cursor. I would happily take ideas. tooltip position offset. Ah, so it offsets it 10 and 10. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start with 256 by 256 then. Although I would like it to be pixel, like the same pixel size. I might need to look that up. Godot pixel cursor, same pixel size as game. How does that work? The size of the hardware cursor is the size of the image you use. It has some limitations too. Hotspot must be within the image's size. Okay. Animated textures aren't supported. On the web platform, the maximum allowed cursor image size is 128. Cursor images larger than 32 will also only be displayed if the mouse cursor image is entirely located within the page. Oh, that's true. When I go to the edge, it just disappears. You ready? Boop. Boop. Look at that. It just disappears. But maybe up here it won't. Oh no, it still does. Interesting. Yeah. So then here's the other question. How do I change the cursor? I guess that's what this function is. Set the custom mouse cursor shape. So then there's a default. That must be what I'm setting here, is the default. And then when I hover over something, then the mouse cursor can change. Okay, so let's work in, you know, is this 32? Yeah, so we'll just work in this size for now. Let's just try something out. Let me grab a character sprite so I can get some. Ooh, maybe I'll grab the Hatterang. This guy. Will that open? Nope. Open an external program. Nope. That doesn't work either. What does this do? Nope. Okay, show in file manager then. Oh, it's because that is not the actual ASprite file. That is a resource created from the ASprite file. Okay, but where's the ASprite file? What the heck? Are they all in my ASprite wizard? Where are these files? I thought I had done this before. Okay, I think that the Hatterang is not in ASprite. There we go. This is what an A-Sprite file would look like. Is our player not in? Oh, you know what? I have. There we go. Pushable statue. Let's just open this guy. There we go. Because this has our palette over here. I mean, our artist would hate me here to say that this is our palette, but that's the way I view it. Okay, so I grab this palette. And can I copy this file or something? No, let's just delete and background, delete. There's no background on this. All right, I was thinking maybe I could take some of the greens from the hat and make a cursor out of that. So let's see. It's like this dark green. On the bottom. Is that the correct color? No, it's even darker. So it's this one is the bottom. So what if I do, and then it's the really light green, probably this one. What do I just like try to make kind of a blocky round cursor with this? Oh no, no, that pixel's not good. Do a little bit of this. What does a cursor look like? Oh, that's the way A-Sprite's cursor looks. Maybe I'll change our cursor to look that way a little bit. So delete this. And let's get rid of this. A little bit more. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. Okay. And then straight down to like here. Okay, so I went a little short on that. That's okay. Cool. Yeah, this could be nice. And then let's look at the hat again. It does have some like glowiness to the outside. So let's do. It looks like maybe these are glowy, but then I also need to. Oh shoot! I wish I knew A-Sprite a little bit more. Is there a way to change your opacity? Ah, here we go. I might do this last. Let's do the inside first. So we get that dark green. And it's kind of on the bottom. So let's do like maybe a little design, like a little blobby design. I've used it for a long time, but don't know how it works. Yeah, I swear I can change the alpha. Anyway, it's whatever. I have not used it for a very long time, but you know, I've used it before, and man, I wish I was an expert for sure. Okay, so keep going back to that. Okay, so I want a slightly lighter color and then like a little highlight. So let's grab this color again. If I remember how to use a sprite yet again. What if I do like just something like this? Just like give it a little glow. I think that could look kind of nice. Maybe a little bit right here. And then we get that lighter green and we fill it in. Okay, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. Let's try adding oh, I forgot I'm on that tool. A little bit more something like that. It kind of just looks like it's filled with goo, which I don't think is what I want to go for. What if I make it more straight? Oh, wait. No, let's go down a little bit. Like this. Then we'll brush this up. Actually, just do that. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm uninspired by this. What if I just like put the hat as the cursor? Because that's kind of the thing, right? Is you're throwing the hat. Yeah, let's do that. Where's the hat? Hat a ring. Actually, let's just get the player sprite. Player. Show in file manager. Let's just open this over here. There we go. Nope. Let's just grab the hat. Oops. And then select. Isn't there? Modify. No. How do I flip it? I guess I can just do this. How do I flip it? Sprite. Rotate, flip, horizontal. Boom. Okay. Put it right there. Yeah, would that be lame if the cursor was just the hat? I think I need to clean it up just a little bit. Kind of hard to see where the point of the, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. But also that kind of doesn't matter in our game because it's just the direction, like you just see it, like you're not clicking on anything, I guess, in our game. Right? I mean, I guess in the menus I would need a cursor with a pointer. But yeah, like you're not actually clicking on anything. You're just pointing in a direction. So I think it could work. Let's try it. Can't hurt to try, right? Cursor. Okay, so we put that in the game. Now what happens? Do I have to import it or something? Re-import. Let's try this. First frame only. Re-import. Ooh, I don't want that. All right. I don't know how to use this tool yet, so I'm just going to do this. PNG. Where'd it go? Where did I export to? Oh, it's in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I should clip it. Canvas. Area selection, maybe? Does it not have a thing that... All right, fine. Sprite. Size. Okay, so let's try changing the cursor. And let's see what this does. Okay, yeah, so it's not working. I have an idea. Let's double it. So now it's 34. Okay, rerun. There we go. It's the same size. It's different colors somehow. And then I think it'd be awesome to like change the cursor when I've got my mouse button down. Okay, yeah, it's also not going where I want it to. So let's go back to here. I think it's bad. I think that's the answer I'm getting here. So first of all, the colors are super different, and I wonder if that has to do with the lighting of the scene. I don't know. Why are the colors so different? I kind of wish I could zoom in too. Can you zoom in? No. Yeah, it's so weird. What to do, what to do. Godot mouse cursor is different color than game. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wonder if I can turn off all lighting in the scene. Let's do that and see if that is really just the issue. So let's turn this off. Let's turn this off, this off. Play again. I don't know. I mean, the hat has never looked that color. And like you can kind of see like the edges are supposed to be black, but they're not black. Maybe you can't see. I wish I could zoom in a little bit. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Let's play it in full screen mode, I suppose. Game. This. Oh, and then if you're zoomed in, then the size of the cursor doesn't change. This is hard. Yeah, like it's supposed to be black. You know? But that's not black. It's totally lightened. Do like a hat reticle, just outline using a contrast color. True, but also if I can't get the black to be black, then that kind of sucks, I would say. Hat reticle. Using a contrast color. Yeah. Yep, we carpooled to a thing after work on Friday or on Thursday and then didn't have time to get the truck, and so it's still there. So we're carpooling in today. Then I'll get the truck. Glad to see it didn't get towed over the weekend. That's nice, I suppose. Yeah, this is weird. Like, what if I just do black, just black? What is happening? What did I do wrong? This isn't black. I guess. There we go. Just full on black. Let's make a, I don't know, kind of a cursor. Export as cursor. Yeah, that's not black. No one could convince me that's black. Godot mouse cursor. Black is not black. Oh, texture import settings. Let's try that. Let's try that. So we go to the cursor. Let's re-import this bad boy. Alpha. Okay. HDR as sRGB. Let's try it. No. Roughness, bitmaps. Okay, so let's see what this says. Import settings like sRGB, making colors darker, transparent issues or conflicts with UI, elements like texture rect. Disable sRGB for cursors. Okay, okay. Optimized. Does that work? Try that. Mode. Disabled. I don't know. It's definitely still that same color. Import as bitmap. What if I do that? Oh. Image? Pick this. Game assets cursor. It's not working anymore. Okay, so it definitely needs to be a texture 2D. To me, it even looks not black in the preview. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. This doesn't look very black. Let me check if it's my monitor. Interesting. It kind of looks like it could be my monitor. One sec. Crap. What if I do this? Yeah, I mean, that's obviously not black. Like, look at the difference between these two. What the heck? Okay, so maybe it's my export. Selection. Here, let's do RGB. Yeah, it's definitely 000. File, export. And I go to this and I open it. Does that look black? Kind of doesn't, right? Like, what's another way I could look at this? What if I just like grab that PNG and drag it over here? Does it get black from that? It doesn't. It gets this. What the heck? What is going on? A sprite RGB not exporting correctly. Indexed color mode instead of RGB. I'm in indexed mode. Sprite properties. Indexed. I am in indexed mode. But why does that matter? Because it just means that like is this index not 0, 0? It's not. Oh, okay. So this color is registering as index 0. Okay, so I just got to remember how to change that. Color mode. RGB. There we go. And now if I select this, yep, that's incorrect. Go to true black. There we go. Interesting. And that's why it wasn't working on this one, because the palette is slightly different than this. So let's export that. Yeah, see, those colors look correct. Okay. There we go. Now I got a black cursor. Okay. So I need to do RGB when exporting. If I want the colors to match. Got it. Lesson learned. Okay. So now it's time to be inspired. What should the cursor look like? What do other games do? They usually do like hands, right? It's usually a hand. What if I just do like, oh, wait, his hands are circles. I want to see what balloons does. So I'm opening that on the side. I need to make my player use a state machine. That's so much work. Yeah, that's like maybe one of the downsides of Godot. Because in Unity, there's just like a state machine system built in, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah. I mean, a state machine isn't like complex, but if you have a lot of states, then yeah, it takes some time to write it all, right? What am I doing next? What am I doing? I'm trying to draw a hand. It's also networked. Oh. You're talking about the skateboarding game, yeah? You're saying there's network in it? Oh, crap. This is a friend slop game. Garden Gnomes and Chaos. Oh. Well, nice. I didn't know. Didn't know you were working on that. That's cool. What have I done wrong? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There it is. I just got distracted and started drawing a sword instead. I'll let you know if I get the vertical slice ready. Could be fun to do a little playtest. Yes, I would happily playtest that. What do you think of my sword design? It's got wings. Let's do a little bit of this. Move it down. Give me a little bit more length on this sword. I mean, what if I did, because like I was saying, I don't actually need the cursor to be an arrow. What if I just do a circle? Here, I can do better than that. Circle tool. Probably don't want it that big though. Oh, also I haven't figured out how to resize it based on pixel density. Godot resize cursor based on pixel density. It's a programmatic approach. So I would just have different cursors. Oh, yep. Prepare multiple cursors. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking all sorts of things right now. So one thing I'm thinking about is how I would do it in a pixel perfect game. Where, because I was showing like I could oh man. Whatever. Like I can be, you know, at what am I trying to show? See, look at this. So I can be like less than a pixel off, right? At least in the game. And so I wonder if like the way to do that probably to like make a pixel perfect cursor is that you would have the cursor be an element in the game and that displays on a pixel perfect grid and just follows the mouse. But I have noticed that like following the mouse isn't like, oh, I guess this is probably lerping though. If it wasn't lerping, it would probably be exact, huh? I can get the exact position of the cursor. Yeah, let's see what, am I lerping it? Add a ring, arrow, rotation, rotate toward. Yeah, so I think this Godot rotate toward. What is this on? Global scope, rotate toward. Rotates param from toward 2 by the delta amount, but interpolates correctly when the angle's wrapped. Yeah, so it interpolates. But if I just set it to like equal this, let's try it out. Let's see if I can get it to be exact. No, it still lags a little bit. That's because I did it in the wrong spot, isn't it? Rotate. That's the idle. Oh no, that is where it is. Arrow rotation equals yeah, interesting. Definitely seems to lag a little bit behind the cursor. And I noticed that kind of with my engine, that when I was trying to draw a square on the cursor, if I would move the cursor kind of fast, it would lag behind. So I think that might just not be possible due to frame rate to like exactly put the cursor where or put an element where the cursor is. But anyway, let's go back to this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's not a bubble. It's just a ball. Also, it probably shouldn't be 32. That's a little excessive. So let's go back to this. Go to the circle tool. Let's make it 8 pixels. No, let's try this. Close enough. And then dark green. It's so interesting watching someone else use a spray. You abuse the grid overlay. Oh, really? This is looking vaguely Minecraft XP particle like. What if I grab a little bit of this, put it right there? What does that look like? Kind of just looks like an eye. So that's not what I want. What if I do a little bit of this? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going for here. What if I try this? No eye, but just some sort of indicator. Let's try this and then export like that. And then we would change the cursor hotspot to be 4 and 4. I think. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Just a little dot could be kind of, I mean, it's more, you know, personal to the game. It's interesting though that the hand comes back when I hover over this right here. Can I make a custom cursor for that? Oh, actually, you know what? I think I know how to do that. We're already in the main scene. Link button. I thought that there was a cursor. Oh no, wait, I think there is. Where is it? Mouse? Default cursor shape. If I do the arrow, does it not change? Let's try it. Yeah. So I could just assign a shape. How do I do that? How do I assign a shape to the pointing hand? Mouse cursor. Godot override cursor pointing hand. Set custom that. Oh, okay. So I would do this like somewhere globally. And then assign the texture to the pointing hand. And this would probably be, yeah, this would be interesting because I would probably want it on a control node, because control nodes have a resize, where is it? Resized thing. And so if the game gets resized, then I could set it to the new pixel density texture. This ended up being more of a spike than a feature. So, oh, let's capitalize spike. So basically, for different pixel densities, we will need different PNGs. Or I could duplicate this. I can change the resolution of a PNG in Godot, right? Let's see. I mean, I would just scale it, right? Let's see. Godot scale resource encode. No, that's not what I want. Scale texture to D encode. How do you do that? Scaling a texture to D, manipulating the node that displays it, which is not what I want. Texture 2D. Yeah. Interesting. So I can't do it. Programmatically. All right, so let's write it back in the notes. different PNGs of like essentially, because here's the other thing, right? Is it doesn't, man, I'm going all over the place. So here's another thing, right? When you start scaling the game, it just does this until you hit another checkpoint and then it jumps. So we would have to just decide which resolutions we support. And then just make cursors for those. Oop. Does it go even smaller? Doesn't go smaller than that. Cool. So, of the resolutions we support, maybe up to 8K. Have a global. What are they called? They're called, are they just called globals now? They are just called globals now. They used to be called auto loads. Oh, what's up? Someone in the crowd. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, real quick. The game is kind of a Sokoban style game. And you have this little character and you can throw your hat. It's a puzzle game. You loop around. Oh, I've turned off the environment. I forgot. Let's get the environment back, huh? There we go. Looks great. So you loop around the walls, and so that's kind of how, those are like the core mechanics of the game. You can push things, you can throw the hat to flick levers and stuff like that, and then you can loop around the walls. And so there's puzzles. Oh, I should have, what am I doing? Oh, great. That button doesn't work. Let's go to a more interesting level. I think this one's good. Yeah, okay. So we kind of do this like maze thing where like visually you can't tell where you're supposed to go by default. Like you have to kind of learn the tricks. The art is great. Yeah, our artist is Jared Nickrell on YouTube. Jared Von Nickrell. Definitely go check him out. And I did this statue though. I'm proud of it. This little alien statue. I can't zoom. Can I zoom in? How do I do it? I want the opposite of what that, whatever that was. No, I can't zoom in anymore. Very proud of this statue. But yeah, so you just solve puzzles like this. And there you go. That's the game. What I'm working on right now is cursors. Turns out somewhat complicated in a pixel perfect game. Even though it's not pixel perfect, I just want I want the pixels to match with the game, right? Like I don't want half pixels on the cursor. So what was I going to say? Have a global that is a control node to listen for resizing that sets all the different cursors. Okay, easy enough. No mixels. Yeah. Yep. We're trying pretty hard to be, it's not pixel perfect, obviously, but it's not like we're not rotating pixels, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So like the doors, here, I can just show a swinging door. The doors, like when they swing, are animations. They are not, like, we're not rotating them, if that makes sense. We're rotating the invisible bounding box or whatever. Not bounding box, what's it called? Like a collider. Static body, whatever. But yeah, so we do try to keep it to be a real pixel game. The attention to detail is what makes indie games so special. Hey, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. And then yeah, the pixels are all the same size. So that's pretty much where we stop though. No rotating pixels, no mixels. The rest, like we do have like float positions and stuff like that. So it's not pixel perfect. So tell me about your game. You said that you have letter blocks in your game, like we do in our main menu here. Never heard the word mixel. Yeah. I think there's also the term texel. What is texel? Pixels. No. I don't remember what texel is. Texture pixel? Guess so. I thought it was something else. I thought it was like if you have like something rotating that you just like display it as a pixel, even though it's like rotating weird, and so you get like weird textures. But I don't think that that's true. I think that was just something I made up. So what's your game about? Someone in the crowd? I want to know what kind of game, what kind of games people are making. Are you an indie dev? Oh, here we go. Doing a story puzzle game, 2D, about a lost soul going through and finding little pieces of himself. The puzzles are soft lock avoidance since the game is grid based. Interesting. So you're just trying not to soft lock yourself, huh? Sounds fun. I mean, I'm obviously a fan of puzzle games. Although I feel like most games are puzzle games, if you really think about it. But the prime mechanic being a puzzle is also very fun. So you said it was... So it's grid-based, so it's probably top-down. And it's a character walking around in 2D space. So it is probably somewhat similar to us, except for that you move on a grid, maybe like Pokemon. Cool. Yeah, I would love to hear more about the development as you go along. Hop into chat and tell me how it's going. I would love to hear your wins and also the struggles. I'm just a huge fan of game dev in general. All right, so to solve the puzzles, you combine onomatopoetic letter blocks like click, which spawns a key, or drill, which can destroy a single wall, or boom, that spawns a primed bomb. So it's very heavily inspired by Baba Is You, I'm assuming, but definitely a different take, which is cool. That's sweet. I like it. Sounds very clever. And yeah, definitely for puzzle enthusiasts. That's cool. The game was originally for a jam, and yes it was. The theme was onomatopoeia, and it was just the first thing that wasn't too basic, so we ran with it. That's awesome. Yeah, this was obviously for a jam as well. This was for the GMTK jam, where the theme was loop. Oh, I can't push this box for some reason. That's fun. Wonder what happened to this box. Is this one... What happened to that box? That's fun. Is this box 1? It is box 1. Why can't I push that box? That's so weird. I just go right through it. What did I do? The collision layers must be different. Yep, there we go. 1. That's funny. All right. If I'm allowed to post a link, I can send the original jam game. Yeah. So I think I've got the Discord on my stream description. If you hop into the Discord, yeah, you're welcome to post. So if you join as like a game dev role, then we have a game showcase channel. You'd be the first person to post in there. Although maybe now I should be the first person to post in there. Let me post my game in there first. Do you see my Discord in the YouTube description? If not, let me grab it and send it to you. Oh, nope. You're here, aren't you? General. Let's go. Strong. Cool. Welcome to the Discord. Yeah, just a little bit more of an intro to me. I actually have a game that I made and released on Steam and the Play Store. It's your last name. Cool. Not a cornball or anything. So yeah, just a little bit more of an intro. I have this game, Droppy Ball. It's a physics game. It's a clone of other games. You drop the balls in the box, they combine, and you try to get more score, like a high score, right? It was my first game. I tried. It's only $1. Go try it out. It's also free on the Play Store. So anyway, this Discord, I kind of made it open to the public because I wanted playtesters. And so I have a few playtesters. You're welcome to do that as well if you want to. But also, yeah, feel free to post in the game showcase channel your links, and we'll playtest your game and let you know how it is. I'm definitely just a fan of game dev. I just like it. And yeah, just happy to hear about other people's projects and stuff. Last week I finished adding achievements to Steam, which is kind of fun. You're happy to playtest? Oh, yeah, so if you want to playtest, there is in my Discord. If you go to the playtest, oh wait, are you not a playtester role, Night Owl? You are a playtester role. Okay, so there's a form in the playtest channel where you can send your email, and maybe just message me after, say you sent me your email in the form. You don't have to post your email publicly or anything. I won't leak it. Post the link. Oh yeah, let me game showcase this channel. If you're not, you should be a part of that. You're a game dev. Let me just make sure that I set that up correctly. I think everyone can see this channel. Let's just make sure that the roles can post there. Yes, you should be able to post in that channel. Yep, you're a playtester, and so yeah, if you just fill out the form in the playtests announcement channel, then I can add you to the Play Store playtest and the Steam. Well, actually, I don't have a Steam playtest set up yet. I should do that at some point. Actually, let me add that to my list. But you'll be put on as a playtester for the Loop Cell playtest once we get that rolling. Okay, let's see. Play Steam. There we go. Playtest. Oh, you had to add the channel. Is that interesting? Maybe that's why people aren't getting my... Let's see. Is there a way to make something like a default channel? Permissions. Private channel. I need to learn how to manage a Discord server a little bit better. Because I created this like content announcements channel when I would, and the point was that I would just like say if I wasn't gonna stream that day, right? I would just be like, hey, I'm sick, I'm not streaming. And then I don't think anyone has seen this channel. And so I gotta figure out how to make things like visible by default, I think. Whatever, I'll do that some other time. I don't have a ton of time. That's something that you're gonna see. Still here just finding some screenshots. Nice. Yeah, if you end up sticking around, something you'll see is I don't have a lot of time. So what you see on stream is kind of what you get. That's when I work on these projects, and so things are slow. Sometimes I'll have a ton of time on a weekend and get a bunch of stuff done, but for the most part, yeah, we work on things on stream. It's the 2 hours in the morning that I get before work. And speaking of work, I actually got to leave soon. So this is pretty much me winding down. I wonder if I should start like putting something on screen that says like stop working, go to work, you know, because I always forget. And then I get distracted like right before. And always start a new project right as I'm about to head out. Stuff like that. Let's try a little bit lighter color here. Does sound like a good idea. Yeah, and it would tell people that like I am winding down. It'd probably be a good idea. Come on. I don't know. I'm not in love with this yet. But yeah, I kind of like the idea that I would have like a circle cursor. Oh, we got the screenshots. Let's look at it. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna pull this over. Is my screen doing that thing again? No, it's not. All right. This is a super old build now. It was a 48-hour jam, so art is probably the most lacking part. Here are some screenshots of the newer build as well. Sweet. Oh, this is great. Oh man, yeah, nice. And then let's go to the playtest. One sec, gotta put my stuff back. Crap, I don't know what I just did on my other monitor. Okay. Visit site. Oh, nice. Your itch page looks good. So I gotta download it. All right, how about this? I'll download it and I'll play it tomorrow because I really gotta go. And I'll do it on stream and everything. Sound good? All right, yeah, I'm leaving. I need to pay attention to the time better.